Hi friends, welcome to Vidya's cooking channel. This is Vidya Lakshmi. Today I'm going to be showing you a very simple bittergourd fry. You can also call this as bittergourd chips. It can be done very simple on a stove top. I'll show you my way of preparing this. So let's get started. Here I've got bittergourd, which we should buy a bittergourd which is nice and tight and firm. It should not be ripe. So buy a bittergourd which is nice and green in color as well. Wash it well, remove the stem part, then using a very sharp knife slice it into coins, not too thin, not too thick. It should be somewhat in the midway like I've shown you in the video. So slice these into coins. You can rinse it twice again, or you can reserve it in a bowl. For this bitter gourd, I'll be using vinegar. You can use lime juice instead of vinegar, and coarse salt is what I'll be using. Here I've boiled 2 cups of water in a pot on medium flame. Once the water starts to boil, I've added vinegar and salt. I've added the sliced bitter gourd to this boiling water. I'll just bring it to one rapid boil. For 5 minutes, I'll switch off the stove and allow the bitter gourd to rest in this warm water for 5 minutes. After 5 minutes, I've strained the bitter gourd and reserved it in a bowl. I've heated a non-stick pan. To the non-stick pan, I've added 5 tablespoons of oil. Now I'll be placing one layer of bitter gourd in this oil. I'll fry the bitter gourd on very low flame, the lowest setting that you have in your stove. Allow this to fry for 5 minutes. Flip it and fry it on the other side for another 5 minutes. Continue to fry this till it turns light golden brown in color. I did this for 2 to 3 times and my bitter gourd fry is ready. The 5 tablespoons of oil that I used to fry the entire bitter gourd that I sliced and reserved earlier. So I have fried the entire lot of bitter gourd in just 5 tablespoons of oil. Now once the bitter gourd has fried, I'll strain it from the oil and serve it. It is very nice and tasty with dal rice, curd rice, rasam rice. Do try this recipe, friends. If needed, you can just sprinkle some salt and chili powder and serve this, or you can eat it as it is. Hope you all enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Also post your comments. Share this recipe with your friends. Until next time, this is Vidya Lakshmi. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.